We are also engaging the leadership of police. We have seen some errant police officers and security officers tearing down posters of nominated candidates, presidential candidates. That's outside of the law. Police leadership and the military, they have promised to take action. We are waiting for that action to be taken. It's not enough to promise and say we are going to take action. We are waiting to see that action taken so that nobody else violates the law. Resemblant to that, Right Honorable Speaker, we are seeing, and I'll call them errant men and women in uniform, who are breaking the law. 2 weeks ago, Senior Superintendent of Police Annabella Nyiramahoro, she's the Deputy RPC of Masaka, she used to head the police here at Parliament. She was at a campaign rally of the Honorable Haruna Kasolo, got the microphone, openly campaigned for him. That's outside of the law. Honorable Speaker, last week we saw Lieutenant General Okidi Charles. He's the commander of the UPDF Air Force. He was engaging people in his community in uniform, fully clad in his uniform, decampaigning the NUP presidential candidate, the Honorable Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, while campaigning for the NRM candidate. He even got so personal to display pictures of my presidential candidate saying, you see, his children are well off, don't vote for this one, vote for the NRM candidate. Fully clad in uniform, and it's all over the media. That's outside the law. Honorable Speaker, we have also seen the past few days Major General Richard Olum, better known as Major General Dick Olum, who participated in campaign festivities of the NRM flag bearer in Zombo. He was not there to ensure security. Got onto the stage, he was dancing with other NRM leaders to their chants and campaigns and so on. Look, soldiers vote, but for them to participate in campaigns is outside the law, Right Honorable Speaker. These laws are made here. Section 16, and I want to quote it for us verbatim, so that we observe the law that we pass here clearly. Section 16 of the Political Parties and Organizations Act, including the amended one. Let me read it briefly. Certain persons not to participate in political party or political organization activities. A member of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Uganda Police Force, the Uganda Prison Service, or a public officer, or a traditional cultural leader, or a person employed in a company wholly owned by the government shall not, C, speak in public or publish anything involving matters of political party or organization controversy. D, shall not engage in canvassing in support of a political party or organization or a candidate standing for political elections sponsored by a political party or organization. That's the law which we made here. We want to hear from government. Do you choose to implement another law out there? Is this given a green light by government? The Minister of Justice is here. The Attorney General is here. The Minister of State for Internal Affairs is here. Right Honorable Lumumba is here. I'm sure she's leading the government bench. Government should tell us, because we pass these laws here. How is it that out there it's a different situation operating and action is taken, not taken?
The military is a very important institution. Now, the question is the conduct being talked about by the leader of opposition the rule rather than the exception? We have thousands and thousands of officers, men and women in the UPDF. The Right Honorable Leader of Opposition is a lawyer. Lawyers believe in evidence. I have been authorized to request for more evidence, hard evidence, so that this matter is investigated and action will be taken, because the laws are not negotiable. I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm only here to say, let us deal with this matter as seriously as you have said they are. If these matters are really serious, bring the serious evidence and serious action will be taken against those officers.
Honorable Minister, you see, the rope, from my understanding, had not taken it to that level. He said, let us fix these small loopholes so that we can have a complete process where we don't have issues. So I think what is important is for us to commit, okay, that if there are cases of that nature, they won't happen. Again, very, very easy. Okay? That's said we fix these loopholes.
Okay, I had thought it had escalated so much. Now that this is still at a low intensity level, we undertake, and I have the support of the Office of the Prime Minister to ensure that these partisan postures stop and that they are addressed. This is an undertaking on my behalf so that the peace continues. Now, concerning the letters, obviously that one is even more serious because we have got the public service standing orders, which actually requires public servants not to be partisan. And I have also seen the social media. I do believe that our duty as government is to forward this matter to the head of service, the head of the public service, to take the necessary action. Of course, the action will involve also investigating it further, and if the officer is found culpable, subjecting him to disciplinary proceedings. I personally would not think that he is in order to mobilize for a political party rally. But it is not for me to deal with it, it's for the head of service. So we undertake, Mr. Speaker, to refer this matter, which has been raised by the leader of opposition, to the head of the public service to take action. I thank you.